Welcome to Misquoting Jesus with Bart Ehrman. Before we get started and bring in our first guests, I have a couple of stats to share with everybody that the wonderful Chris Huntley, who is our production manager, put together for us. So in the last year, we have had 3.7 million total views on YouTube, which is quite a lot. Yes, that's a lot.
I mean, I paid my family a lot to, get on there a bunch. I didn't think they'd get on 3 million times.
Well, they're very dedicated people, clearly.
I guess
That's
they are,
absolutely
yeah.
what's going on here.
Wow,
And we've had 312,000 downloads, audio downloads, just from the podcast side of things, which is measured separately from the YouTube videos.
Yes.
And Chris has also given us the 2 most watched episodes. Can you guess what they are?
Oh, now that's an interesting question. I do look at the stats occasionally, and I've been surprised that some of the shows that I thought were just absolutely terrific didn't do that well. I did this interview with this theologian from Ukraine. I thought it was just tremendously fascinating. I mean, where he showed that Ukrainian Christians think that the U.S. is the Antichrist, the fulfillment of 666. I thought, wow, that's interesting. Yeah, not too many people were. It wasn't like one of our best selling. So our best selling, it's interesting to me that Paul has done really well. The Apostle Paul's done really well. Personal belief things have done really well. Trinity things have done really well. If I were to guess, Tabor, you did an interview with James Tabor early on Paul that a lot of people were interested in. And I would put that one right up there. And maybe one of the ones on the Trinity would be my guess.
So the interview with James Tabor is our second most viewed. And the first most viewed is Why You Don't Believe in God.
Oh, dear. Am I going to get in trouble for this? Wow. Well, the thing is that, it's for me, obviously, this is a hugely important issue, and it's something I think about all the time. And so many people in the world are going through crises of doubt. And, part of what I try to show is that, you can agree with the kind of scholarship I do and still be a believing Christian. Absolutely. But there are other things that have led me away from my faith. And I never, ever try to convert somebody to agree with me about that or to deconvert from Christianity. But some people have written me to tell me that their faith has been strengthened. My students tell me this all the time. The faith is strengthened. And so that's all good. I mean, I'm interested in the historical scholarship, but my personal belief, of course, is deeply interesting to me.